Brevyn, how are your interview skills now with Brev's Barbershop?
I would say those ones are a lot easier than this, but I'm having a lot of fun. Barbershop's pretty cool. Getting to interview my teammates, just to get their story out there is pretty cool. So it's kind of cool to be on your guys' side for once. So.
Brevyn, you had the opportunity to work with Tanner and help him out a little bit when he was working with Rob Williams. What did you take away from that experience working with him?
Yeah, Rob's a really cool dude. So how we were doing is like we had our AirPods in. So I had one ear, so I'm listening to Rob the whole time, and just like the information he's giving, it's kind of weird hearing from like a quarterback's perspective. So that was something new for me, but we did a lot of like footwork drills and things like that, running with the football. So that was really cool to learn from him and be able to have him teach me some things as well as have him be there for Tanner. So just working with him all summer, it was really fun.
What have you seen from Nick Callerup as he embraces a new role?
One thing I tell Nick every day is keep proving people wrong. I feel like that's something he's done his whole career. In high school, he was being recruited to be a long snapper, going to camps to be a long snapper, and then decided to walk on here. So I always commend him for the hard worker he is in the weight room, film room, taking care of his body. He's really a warrior on the field, and he's going to have a tremendous season this year. And I'm looking forward to seeing the things he does on the field this year.
How has Harbaugh helped your route running?
Oh, he's helped me tremendously. Just route coverage recognition and things like that is something that he's really taken his time and made sure that not just me, everyone in the room has gotten a better grasp of. So big shout out to Harbaugh for that, for real.
When we asked you in spring, you talked about kind of goals for this year, and you were pretty tight-lipped on what those might be. Is there any hint of what those could be this year?
As a team, obviously we want to win the West. So every day we're working, preparing for this first game because, we got to take it week by week. In the film room, I feel like that's where all of our preparation is going to give us the confidence to, go and achieve these goals this year that we have as a team. So I'm really excited to do that.
Do you still communicate with Coach Kieft a lot, even though he's in the NFL, and what advice has he given you going into this season?
Yeah, we've both been kind of busy with camp, but I'll text him here and there. I text him before his first game, told him to break a leg out there. Just a little casual back and forth here and there. Love the dude, and he's doing great things, so I'm really excited to see what he's been doing. So,
when you sit down to study film, are there any tight ends that you really zone in on that you like?
Mark Andrews is definitely the one that I watch the most. Mark Andrews and George Kittle. Sorry, Gopher fans. I watch George Kittle film. But they're both great tight ends, and they're really great all-around players, can block and catch, run routes, all that. So just really studying little things that they do in their games.
How do you try to use your size as a mismatch, as an opportunity to create mismatches, I guess?
Well, one thing Coach Fleck has always been adamant on me since I got here is just play big, be big, use your size. I think it was kind of holding me back a little bit at first because I'm sitting here watching Ty, Bate, all these guys that are great receivers and world-class receivers. So trying to be like them when I really have the body type to be something way different than that. But taking pieces of their game and applying it to mine is what I've been really focused on like through these past few seasons, and just kind of making it into my own type of football player, you know what I mean? So just using little pieces of their game and combining that with my size and strength has really been effective for me.
The second time around with Kirk as your offense coordinator, what have you learned from him?
He's really an offensive mastermind to me. He's got all the tools to get everybody involved in our offense, and I think that he's done a tremendous job. Pushes us every single day. He's not going to take any day lightly. He's going to push us every single day and every chance he gets. If he sees one detail lacking, he's going to nip it right in the butt every time. So, it's been awesome having him back.
Everyone all set with Brevyn? All right, Brevyn, thank you, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Brevyn.